And hello, good evening, everyone. How is everyone doing? Today we are defining quantum. I've been asked times and again, Nebila, what do you mean by quantum? A quantum jump, a quantum leap? Especially when referring to a quantum career jump or a quantum jump or a quantum leap into a leadership position. Tonight, I'm going to define this concept and help you understand where is it coming from and what does it mean, right? Okay, so say hello, say hi. Let me know who is in here. I would love to see who is in here joining me today. Good evening, VM is here. So, yeah, let's get started. So, first of all, a quantum or the word quantum. So, we are defining the word quantum. I use a lot quantum leap, quantum jump, a quantum move into a leadership position. And a lot of people, asked for a definition. So, my definition is going to come from this little book called U Squared by Dr. Price Pritchett. Listen to this. He says, quantum leap is a term taken from the vocabulary of the new physics, quantum physics. That's a new field. The science behind such technological breakthroughs as lasers, television, computers, space communication, and nuclear energy. Quantum physics is described. Good evening, Hayat. Hello. How are you? So, quantum physics is described as the most powerful science ever conceived by human beings. It requires a major, listen to this, very, very important to achieve a major quantum jump in your career or leadership. The concept is coming to us from quantum physics. So, quantum physics is described as the most powerful science ever conceived by human beings. So, we are talking about the latest, the state of the art concept, right? It requires, meaning a quantum jump or quantum leap, it requires a major rethinking of such concepts as time and space and how human consciousness operates. So, this is your first takeaway, so to speak, from here. When we talk about a quantum leap, this requires a major rethinking of our concepts of time and space and how human beings think. So think about me. Think about this. Think with me, like about this. If the purpose is to change careers or change lanes or move into a leadership position, this especially if it's not the next logical level to where you are right now. Let's imagine you are, let's say, for example, expert or analyst, and then your objective or your goal is to move to a managerial position because you know you can do that position, yet your logic tells you no, wait, you need to be senior expert or a senior analyst, and then you can go into acting manager, and then into adjunct manager or into assistant manager, and then you can go into a manager, and then so this is logic. Now let's think about this. So if we need a major rethinking of the concepts of time, space, and how we think, this definitely doesn't it remind us of Einstein when he says you cannot create solutions from the same mind, from the same thinking that created the problem. Think about this. We cannot think from the same mind, from the same perspective as the mind that first created the problem. So, my friends in here, I invite you. So, a major breakthrough into like into like a quantum leap position, into a leadership position, the leadership position that inside you can do, you deserve. Yet logic, the company structure, the step by step logic that we've been given prevents us from thinking big jumps, or out of the box jumps. Let's take another example. If you are moving from one field or industry to another, let's say you were in project management and you want to move to the learning and development or something. So, what's going to happen is your logic, which is used to what's going on around, is going to tell you, when somebody makes such a move, definitely they are going to go back to square one. They will have to start as novice, as a new, as people without experience. And I don't want to lose my years of experience. So I'm staying in here. You see how logic keeps us trapped in the same thinking. So, the main idea here about quantum leap is that we need to think out of the logical parameters of time, space, and how we think. Fred Alan Wolf, in his award winning book titled Taking the Quantum Leap, describes the term as its quantum leap is the explosive, listen to this, it's the explosive jump that a particle matter undergoes in moving from one place to another. It has been described that particles, even within our body, they have this capacity to move into absolutely, to make these big jumps out of the predictable, logical way of moving. If they can do it, why would it be that we cannot do it? In a figurative sense, taking the quantum leap means taking a risk, going off into an uncharted territory. This is very, very important. So, taking a quantum leap, it's going into an uncharted territory, meaning into an unknown place, meaning out of the comfort zone. And when you do that, we know what happens. Fear is going to hit, the terror barrier is going to hit, and we start second guessing ourselves and saying, I don't feel good, this is not comfortable, let me go back to safety. And that's where we have denied ourselves the beautiful quantum leap that we know we deserve. um, so this, in a figurative sense, taking the quantum leap means taking a risk. So remember, moving to a big position or another industry or another lane of career or leadership requires taking risk. Listen to this. You take a risk. You're going off into an unknown land. This is a no man's land. You are not going to find any familiar thing with no guide to follow. This is the beauty of it. You are going to forge your way into the leadership position. Some people say, yeah, Nabila, let me wait until I learn leadership and then I will jump into leadership. Well, actually, it's the other way around. You jump into a leadership and you learn leadership while in the position. Listen to this. Physicists studying quantum mechanics note that particles make these jumps without apparent effort and without covering all the bases between starting and ending point. Let me repeat this because this is very, very important to understand. How do people engineer a quantum leap in their career? I'm going to give you first this additional information about the quantum leap, and then I'm going to apply it into career and leadership so as to enable you to move into the leadership position you deserve and the career position you deserve, but somehow you don't know how to achieve it. Listen to this. So we said, okay, hello, Sarah Hanu. How are you? What about planned or unplanned risk? Do we need to take this also into consideration before shifting? I love this question. Let me answer this for you, yeah, Sarah. Listen to this. Physicists studying quantum mechanics know that particles make these jumps, listen, without apparent effort and without covering all the bases. What does this mean? I hear a lot of people saying, Dr. Nabila, I'm working hard, I'm giving more, I'm working harder and harder and harder and harder, but my opportunity is not coming. On the other hand, I see some other amazing ladies, younger, and they are just skating their way up and up and up. And it bothers me. It disheartens me because I've given a lot to the company, yet when they open a manager position or a director position, they gave it to a junior person, somebody who doesn't know even the ropes. So this tells us that the choice was made on other criteria than working harder. And actually, the quantum leap doesn't require a lot of effort. Doesn't, as a matter of fact, in this little book I'm reading from about a quantum leap, the author, Dr. Price Pritchard, says there is a point where you need to stop trying harder. You need to quit trying harder because trying harder is only going to take you on the other side of the slope, so to speak, and you're going to get less and less and less. Have you noticed how some people hit a point in their company or in their job, and then they are stuck and they stay there 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, and they are not moving? And as a matter of fact, if they stay longer and do not make good decisions in their career, you are going to notice that the company is going to shift them into less important position, maybe downgrade them a little bit here, maybe have them incur a salary cut because of the economy, and so on and so forth. But all of these indicators indicate that the person is going down, right? Because عندما يصل الشيء إلى حده, when something, reaches its peak point, this is physics. This is physics. This is not, if you like, philosophy. Or when something reaches its peak point, it cannot go any further. It's going to go down. And that's exactly what happens even to human beings. So here, one of the things it's counterintuitive. And that's why a lot of people get stuck, because it's counterintuitive. It's illogical. The people say, if I work harder, if I add more work, supposedly the boss should notice me. The boss should hear me. The boss should upgrade me. The boss should give me more salaries. Not always true. Not always true, unfortunately. The new word system has a totally different ball game now. It's no longer about hard work. Our parents told us, go work hard, study hard, and life will be great. It was that in the past, but no longer today. Would you agree, Sarah and VM and was it Hanan? Let me ask Sarah's question. What about planned or unplanned risk? Do we need to take this also into consideration before she think? Absolutely. Sarah, we need not everything is planned. There is space where you have to trust your mindset, you have to trust your gut feeling, you have to trust your intuition and jump. And because no matter how much preparation you do, you are never going to be prepared. A lot of people get stuck in paralysis by analysis. I'm preparing to be prepared in preparation. If you have 60% of that job description, if you have 60% of that job offer, if you have 60% of that post on LinkedIn specifying certain things, you can go, right? There is an important proportion for the unplanned move. Just follow your intuition. But intuition is also a mental faculty that we teach in our system. Now, talking about how to take this risk, and how much planning does it need to go in there. And I will talk about goals, because goals have a big role in you achieving a big quantum leap or not. Your self image, meaning your self confidence level, your self esteem level. How do you see yourself? Do you really, really see yourself as a director? Because you're going to need to see yourself as a director before you can become one. And this is exactly now. If you are curious, or to know what are the different components for making a quantum jump, this is exactly what I'm going to share in my 3-day event. It's going to be Wednesday 22nd, Thursday 23rd, and Friday 24th at 5:30 p.m. KSA. At 5:30 p.m. KSA, where for 1 hour I will teach you the step-by-step process. You will come out of the 3-day event knowing exactly and taking charge, exactly what needs to happen in my life for me to prepare for my quantum jump. So the 3-day challenge, it's 23rd, 24th, and 25th. No, sorry, let me backtrack. 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. 22nd, 20th, that's the day after tomorrow. 22nd, 23rd, and 24th at 5:30 p.m. KSA, where it's called Ignite the Confidence to Supercharge Your Career and Step into Leadership. And I know many of you ladies in the GCC, in Saudi, you want to be part of the vision. You want to be part of the impact. You want to be part of the people who did have a role during this amazing time, to take part in it and contribute to it, to say thank you to the leadership and the country that has given you these. And I understand you, and I understand how you're trying to work hard and even harder, and spend the night working harder. Sacrifice some weekends, sacrifice time from loved ones' time, yet it's not budging. If that is happening, it's high time to say, maybe my way that I've been taught, that you need to work hard and every time to get, maybe it's not working. Let me see what is the way that works. If this has been tested and proven, and you can see a lot of results on my LinkedIn profile of ladies and how much they achieve. Some people double and triple and quadruple. A lady timed by 12 her income and her position. There is no end when you are making a quantum leap. There is no end. It's not predictable. So if you want to know the step-by-step process for engineering a quantum leap in your life, join me in this 3-day event, 22nd, 23rd, and 24th of May at 5:30 p.m. KSA. Hashtag quantum, and we will send you an invitation to join me in this event to ignite your confidence and supercharge your career and step into a leadership position by engineering a quantum leap in your life. Let's see in here. This is thank you, Hayat. Yeah, absolutely, by all means. So hashtag quantum, and let's do this. This is going to be phenomenal. You will get the step, and there are so many bonuses. I can't even tell you about the bonuses. One of the things when you sign up for is the self-confidence formula. If you don't have the self-confidence formula, you're going to need to have it, at least that. So sign up for the Ignite event. the we hashtag quantum, and we are going to send you the link to sign up and secure your seat for this event. That's about a quantum leap. It's unpredictable, it's going out of the comfort zone. It doesn't include working even harder. It's totally different from anything we've learned before. And that's why I am very, very keen on teaching this. So join me if you are interested with in engineering a quantum leap, and just get unstuck and move on into an amazing position of your dreams. Then this is the time to know the ropes, to know exactly how does it happen. How is it that this lady in HR, she was in this position and then she did this? Some people say, "Ah, it's wasta, it's connection, it's she's lucky," and all of these things. But I guarantee you, she's using the laws, and I can teach you the laws of how to make a big quantum leap uh, in your career or in your professional path. Hashtag quantum, and I'll see you there. Bye bye.